So today I want to review this 6-pack bag. I'm really excited about it. What I needed was just a bag to get my food from home to the office. I work out at home. I eat breakfast at home. I don't leave the house, go to the gym, and then go to work, and then go to the gym again, or whatever. So my needs are pretty simple. But I have an hour drive, and I really wanted things to stay cold. And if I didn't have access to a fridge during the day, then I want my food to stay cool throughout the day, or I'll be able to keep the bag in my office and not have to go back and forth to the kitchen or whatever. So I did my research, and I wanted to do a good review on this bag because a lot of the reviews I saw were old and some of the information is outdated, as I'll get into later. So I got the bag and I was immediately impressed. Just looking at the outside, the materials are really nice. This material here is, I'd say it's almost a combination of a canvas and like a neoprene. It's definitely a canvas, but it's got like a soft feel to it, almost squishy or spongy. Whatever it is, though, it feels good, and it feels like it's going to be pretty durable. We'll see over time. I just got the bag a few days ago. I've been able to put it to the test over the last few days, and so far impressions are good. Long term, we'll see. So on the outside, we've got several compartments here. You can see all the zippers. The most important, obviously, is the cooling section, which is here. And I'm sure you've seen this before, but this opens up like this. We've got the trays here, and this is where they definitely made some improvements, because this was a huge concern. If you look at some of the old reviews, this material, especially this silver material, this was like a tin foil. You could hear it in the video reviews. People would squish it, and it would make that crinkling paper sound. And then the photos, you could see where it was ripped, like just shredding and coming apart at the seams. So I'd actually contacted 6-Pack through their Facebook page, and I inquired about this, and they said it definitely made a lot of improvements. So from what I could see on some of the other reviews, it did look like the material was different. So I took the chance, and I've got to say, even without seeing the old ones in person, you can tell this is a night and day difference. This feels very sturdy. Now, whether it ends up coming apart at the seams at all, any separation, we'll see, but so far, this feels really good. The other interesting thing about 6-Pack bags is they include the trays, which is nice, but they come in this shelf. And this is kind of, it's cool, but at the same time, I think it's a little bit of a waste of space. The good thing is that it's held in by snaps. So I could remove that. But what I've been able to do so far is, if I think these are too small, which they are. I mean, if this is supposed to be a 3-meal bag, and you get 3 containers, but I'm sorry, just being a guy, this is not enough for me. It's barely the size of my hand, and to call this an actual meal, that wouldn't work. I mean, I could have a chicken breast in here and a little bit of vegetables. That's really it. No room for, say, like a carb in that. So what I'm doing actually is I've got some larger containers, and I'll take maybe, my snacks in this, because remember, I'm not eating breakfast at home. I'm eating breakfast at home. I'm not taking it with me. So I really need lunch. That's my main meal, and then snacks. So I might have, a mid-morning snack, a mid-afternoon snack, and then for my meal, my main lunch, I've got a bigger container, and this just lifts up. Can you see that? So that provides me more space because, I mean, look at the amount of space that's left on the sides here. So you can fit a longer container, right? And even a little bit deeper. So what I'll do is with a bigger container, I'll take it and I'll shove it under here. And that fits pretty good. So that's my, my one, I guess if I had to call it a complaint, is that I think these shelves could have been wider. There's a little bit extra space in here. So they could have maximized it a little bit better. But I'm definitely glad that they are removable and it just hangs, so it can be squashed up. I mean, if I want to take two bigger ones, I could just do that, or I could just remove it completely, depending on what I wanted to use it for. So that's pretty cool. So the other thing it comes with to keep this cold are the packs. You get two this size, and these guys right here. See this? They fit right in here. And then under here is another one. So one goes there. And then on the flap, fits in the flap. So now it's just kind of hanging loose in this whole section here. Right? And it goes up like that. So let's go ahead and fit everything in here. Alright, you got your needles, got your cold pack, and you zip it up. And that's it. Now, I've had a few days to test this, and I am really, really impressed with how cold this keeps everything. I'll pack it up at 8 o'clock in the morning, and by 12:30, 1 o'clock, when I go to grab lunch out of this, it's like sticking my hand in the refrigerator. And when I pull the food out, it's just as cold as if it came out of the fridge. And this is, you're talking, it's at 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 4, 5 hours later, and it's just as cold as when you pulled it out of the fridge in the morning. That's pretty good. And then throughout the rest of the day, I'd say at that point is probably where things are going to start to warm up slightly. But it's still cool in there by 5 o'clock. Now this is sitting in my office. I haven't tested it, say, in a hot car or just outside for those that work construction or electricians or whoever, where you might spend a lot of time outside at the office. But considering how cool it keeps it in that first 4 or 5 hours for me, I'd say you're going to be pretty good. So that's the main part of the bag. That's the cooling. As you've seen in other reviews, probably there's pockets on the sides, little stretchy net pockets. My daughter's water bottle or whatever can go in there. The top pocket up here, protein bars or other snacks. This would be good for carrying a light jacket or something. And then this opens up. We got another pocket in here. And one thing that I did see reviews on to some complaints was the zippers. These zippers they've got a plastic tooth material. The zipper hole itself is metal, got a nice pull tab. It seems pretty durable. I don't think that's going to be an issue. And then, you've got your laptop compartment or iPad or papers. There's room behind. There's another pocket down in here. You can see that. And then, kind of similar, there's pockets on the sides of that box too. So, this is the cooling box from the inside. There is no access to it from here. Okay? All your access to the cooling section would be from here. And then there's room here on the sides I got one of these blender bottle go stacks will fit down there. I mix up a protein shake to take with me for mid-morning, and that'll fit in there. So there's plenty of room. And then the back, it's got a carry handle, and then really nice padded shoulder straps, padded back. It's got your, your clip for extra support if you're walking around. I mean, I think it is made really nice, and they have just totally made a ton of improvements from what I've seen in the past. And honestly, one of the things that convinced me to go with Six Pack, or at least give it a try, is the design. The competitors look like they make some really nice products, but it just looks like these guys put the extra effort into the actual design of the product with materials and looks and everything. So I'm really excited that it is made as well as it is, and that it cools as well as it does. And the other reason I went with Six Pack is because I like the style of the backpack. I went back and forth for a while. I was trying to figure out, what I wanted, what I needed. I wanted something that could carry my lunch, the meals I need for the majority of the day, and also something that could carry my other stuff. I don't want to carry multiple bags. So this does a pretty good job because, you saw what I put in here, which is mainly just food items, right? Well, now I've still got from here to here somewhat to fit other stuff. Plus, like I said, a laptop or iPad or something, paperwork. So I'm a photographer. I can carry a camera and lens mounted if I want. I'm sure, if I wanted to, I could, if I was out hiking or something for the day, and I had maybe some snacks, apples and sandwich, whatever in here, right? And I could use where this is, that's the size of a lens, right? So I could have a couple extra lenses in here along with my camera body. So this bag can really do multiple things, which is exactly what I was looking for. Some of the other bags, have some that are just a standard shoulder bag that's really meant just for the food. It's very square. They've got duffel bags that can hold a ton if you're spend a lot of time at the gym, and a lot of equipment to take with you there. So, but for me, I think kind of just the casual office worker and semi-active during the day person and active on the weekends. Family, throw kid stuff in here. We're going to take a little short road trip and keep milk cold and other snacks. So that's it. So I hope this helps you guys. I really just didn't find a lot out there for current products. Most of the reviews and complaints I saw are old. People that had the bag already for a year. I was trying to find reviews for the bags that have come out this year, 2014. It's October 2014 now. Happy Halloween. Hopefully this helps. All right. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later.